Whew. All right, everyone. How's everyone doing? It's Sunday. So you guys know we got to take a look at futures and the oil prices. Where is it going to be at tomorrow? Man, it's already over $100 a barrel. So, man, can't wait to take a look at it with you guys. Let me see. There's a couple people here already in the chat. KC, what's going on? KC, hit the like button at 7:47. Okay, so that's from your time. So 6:47 Eastern time. Thank you. Guys, don't forget, hit the like button because we're going to take a look at the stock market futures. Sorry, I was going to say the after hours. The futures, we're going to take a look. So I'm going to be waiting for you guys to hop on. A couple of you guys to hit the like button. Comment. I want to know who's out there though. I want to know who's there in the chat. And hold on, let me just make sure that I boosted my internet real quick. And I do believe that I did. So just gotta make sure. But what's going on? Who's out there in the chat? Man, you know, it's looking like there's gonna be some opportunities out there. Hold on, I wasn't even ready. Jeez, I need to start getting ready. But yeah, let me see. Who's the second comment right here? Finanzas con estilo, dímelo, ¿qué pasó? I forgot to put it to charge. Dímelo, Finanzas con estilo, what's going on? Second comment, third comment from Anders, but only the second like. All right, there's 7 likes already and 7 of you guys there. I think we're ready. Ready to start. 8 of you guys there. So yeah, M is out of town. Music is out of town, so might not make it today. He told me earlier today in the comment in the video. What's up, X? What's going on? I haven't seen James. James, are you out there? Let me know there in the chat. All right, Lawrence. Hey Jay, how's it going? It's going good, man. It's going good. I gotta take a look, man. I have no cash. I do have $50 in my growth portfolio, so I'm gonna see what opportunities come tomorrow because the stock market is looking red. It is looking red. Guess I invested too early last week from Anders. Woo, let's take a look. But you never know, Anders. You never know. You know, holding if you're gonna be holding anyways, long term, you know, might be good. It might be good. You know, you just never know. All right, let me see. What's up, Tim? How's everything? What's up, everyone? So, yep. How is it going, Tim? I got me this shirt for $10 at Costco. Actually feels pretty good too, the fabric. I'm pretty excited. I like getting cheaper clothes. Let me see. I finally watched Highlander 1986. I first got into Highlander TV series first in 1995 with a different main actor. Oh, okay. Gotta take a look at that. Highlander. Did I see Highlander? I think I did. We spoke about it before, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's 9 of you guys there. 8 likes. Guys, as soon as you hop in, don't forget to hit the like button. We're going to take a look at the futures. We're going to take a look at the crude oil price, which is right here. It's right here. Let's see where it's at right now. Let me refresh this real quick. Oof. I don't know, man. KC, I gotta do something. I think I'm gonna have to start shopping around for a car or something. Because my 8-cylinder is gonna swallow a lot of this gas, man. Gonna swallow a lot of this gas, man. Look at let's just take a look real quick. Let's just take a look. And you can see right here that crude oil is already at $107. It did go up to like 109, 110 though. At the beginning of the hour, pretty much. Like as soon as it opened up like around 110, 109. So right now it is at 107. It's slightly going down in price, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go down that much. I think it's gonna stay high and it's gonna get higher. To be honest with you. But yeah. All right, cool, KC. Let's see. You can skip Highlander 2. Third movie is my favorite. At least all this stuff going on makes me feel better about paying off the house. Oh yeah. So you paid off the house? That's good, Anders. So you ended up you ended up paying off the house. That's good because I know um you were talking about maybe getting a Corvette or something. You probably do have extra cash for that. So, but yeah. All right, let me see. It's about immortal sword fighters living in the world of mortals. Yeah, I gotta take a look at that. We're gonna take a look at it in a second. I didn't know there was a 2 or 3. Let me just put it in my Google so I can take a look at it later on. Highlander, Highlander, second 1986 film. Yup, Highlander. This one right here. This is what Casey's talking about. He watched it recently. Let me see where it's at. It's Tubi. Where to watch? Let me see. YouTube Prime subscription. Oh, Peacock. I think I have that for free. Oh, and Amazon Prime. I can watch it in Amazon Prime. But yeah, we'll need to take a look at it, Casey. Let me see. FYI, a new Highlander series is being produced and will be coming out. Nice. All right, let me see. Yes, looking forward to it. That's cool. We've been to these prices before. The world did not end. Yeah, that is true. But it's gonna take more from some people's checks. Not from everybody, but from some people, yes. Especially from me. I drive a 8-cylinder, and I've been thinking about getting me a Honda Accord for a little while already. So now this is kind of like pushing me to it. Jesus, 107C finanzas, man. It is looking, yeah. It's going down some more, but it's still pretty high. Look at this. It's at 106. It's up 17% pretty much in the pre-market or today, Sunday night. But look at S&P 500 futures. Woo, down 1.5%. Just the S&P. The Dow Jones is down 1.77%. There's going to be opportunities tomorrow. Which stocks do you guys have on your list to take a look at tomorrow that you might, just make the move and go ahead and add it to your portfolio? Let me know there in the chat so we can take a look at them. But as of right now, I don't have that much cash, but I'm looking at Google. I'm really, really keeping an eye on Google. I got to open up my spreadsheets. I actually didn't do that. I don't know why, but I did not do that. Google Slides. I also made a couple purchases this last week. Let me see. There's 9 of you guys there. That's awesome. Thank you so much. The Highlander. I got to open up a new screen. Let me do my Google Sheets real quick and my weekly challenge. And this one right here. I wanted to take a look at this one, but if Google, I think Google is gonna be my the one that I'm gonna be keeping an eye on. If Google continues to go down, right now it's at a 27.6 PE. This was at the closing of Friday, and the forward PE is at 25.2. So it's looking a little bit more attractive than Amazon if we just go by the PE. If we just go by this multiple, but I like Amazon a lot. I've been building it a lot. I kind of stopped this week. The $50, I just left it there, but I'm keeping an eye on Google. I'm keeping an eye on Google right now. And let me know which other stocks have you guys been keeping an eye on. But the S&P, the futures, and let's take a look at the NASDAQ too. Let's take a look at it real quick. And you can see that the NASDAQ is also down 1.5%. Wow, in futures. Russell 2000. Yep, 3.1%. Jeez. These are all the small caps right there. The VIX is not open yet. I don't think it is. Let me see. No, it's not open yet. I don't think it is. So, where is it? No, it's not open. But it was close to 30. I was looking at a interview that they were doing to Tom Lee, and he said that he pretty much oh, what was the word I was looking for? But he believes that it's gonna reach like 40. A 40 VIX. So if he reaches a 40, wow, that's going to be crazy, because last year in April, as you can see, which April was a good time to buy some stocks. It was like around a 40 something, the VIX. It even reached 50 actually. It even reached 50. So every time the VIX is up, it's pretty much a good opportunity. There's a good buying opportunity out there. So just gotta take a look at the stocks that you guys are looking into. Keep an eye on them. If you guys liked it at a certain price and it gets cheaper, then it's gonna be even better. But yeah. All right, X, there's 4 movies, 4 sets of TV show. I never watched 4 of the show. I'll have to, to take a look at that. I'll have to take a look at that. Paid off the house and invested $130K. Nice, Anders. Nice. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome right there. I'm very happy for you. But paying off the house, that's big. That's big, man. Congrats right there, man. Now you can, invest that money. You could do many things, with that extra money. That's awesome, Anders. Let me see. KC X. I enjoyed the TV series with Adrian Paul. Nice. Paid off. Well, it will be paid off towards the end of the week. Once it clears. Once that check clears. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, Anders. You just made my day. That's like great news right there. Great news right there, man. Great news. You just made my day. With all this red, we needed some good news out there. So that's awesome. I put $60K in SGov. Okay, some bonds, right? For potential tax fallout for next year from Windfall. Nice, congrats. Yeah, Lawrence, that's awesome. A new Xbox announced, $1,000 price tag rumor. I wonder if Microsoft investors are excited. Wow, that's a lot though. $1,000 for an Xbox? That's a lot. I haven't bought an Xbox in many years. And I have a PlayStation 5 right here, actually, because I play it right here on this screen when I have a chance. But I haven't played it in a while, so I don't even know if a new PlayStation comes out and if I'm even gonna pretty much get it. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it. Wow, but $1,000. And honestly, Microsoft should have better margins, because now almost every game is pretty much digital, right? Like a lot of the games is digital. A lot of their sales are digital. So they don't have to do those hard copies anymore. Isn't it cheaper to make the game digital, to download digital and sell it digital than making the hard copy? I think it is. So that's a plus for Microsoft. My Aptera stocks were up 40%. Nice, Anders. I need this to happen closer to my payday on the 25th. And we are on March 8th. Oh, man, KC. Wow. Yeah. What's up, Boogie? All good here, Boogie. Let me see, Anders. Now I am only 45% loss since I bought them. Wow. X, as I looking prices to replace an older gaming laptop. Yeah, I think I will milk another year or two. Prices on anything with usable RAM is nuts. Yeah, it looks like it. X makes me think that PlayStation will also go the route of PS games and PC to match Xbox. More Rivian for me. Big announcement this week regarding the upcoming R2 and the final production lineup for the R2 compact SUV. You know what, Lawrence? I was, honestly, I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I should start looking, in the upcoming months, not right now, but maybe I should start looking into like electric cars. Like, would it be better? You know, because yeah, because we drive a lot, at times with the activities of the kids. So pretty much it will be like the other car, that will drive a lot. The car that I have, um, I pretty much drive it a lot, but it's mostly from back and forth from work. But the other SUV is the one that we use a lot more because too many activities and things like that of my kids. All right. But that one, when I looked it up with you, I remember you mentioned it the last time. It looked nice. I like those SUVs. I thought they looked really nice. Passion hand, I'm ready. Nice, Finanzas con Estilo. Siempre ready, siempre activo. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure you are ready. Volatility, the VIX is up. So let's see where it opens, I think it should open up at 8, if I'm not mistaken. It's 7:15 already Eastern time. So let's see where it goes. But S&P is still pretty high, 1.5% in the futures. S&P futures. Wow, it's up big. It is up big. Yeah, we don't have stocks, not yet. It should be at 8 o'clock. It should be. So we're going to start taking a look at some of those stocks. I'm going to take a look at Google. I'm going to take a look at Meta, Amazon, some of those. And then I want to take a look at Main Street Capital because it's one that I want to add some more. It is still pricey. It is still like at a 1.7 price to book based on my spreadsheet that I have right here. I'm keeping track of it. I just updated it this Saturday, yesterday pretty much. So it's still at a 1.7 price to book. Which is good to use for financial companies. And any of you guys hold any SoFi? I'm looking at it. I added it in here. I haven't really looked into it yet. I want to look at their platform too, just to see how it is. I know Robinhood, I think, is much more popular than SoFi. But I want to take a look at SoFi and the stock. Right now it's trading pretty pricey, but it's honestly because of it's still starting. The company's still starting. It's still investing in itself. So let's see. Anders, let me see. I hope for some more news on the R3 while they are it. Nice. Cheaper to sell, but prices on new games. Yeah, that's on the digital games. My backlog of games keeps growing. Gotta add Resident Evil 9 now. Let me know how it is. Let me know how it is. I saw a streamer. I didn't even look at it actually, at the gameplay. But I want to take a look at it. I honestly don't have any time. I told you guys I downloaded on my PS5 a Resident Evil game that was free on the PlayStation network pretty much because I still pay the yearly thing. But I haven't had a chance to play, but I know that one just came out. So I don't know. I want to know if it's good or not. What's going on, JL? How's everything? How's everything, JL? That's good. Let me see. KC, hey JL. And there's why I think I want to retire ASAP. 120 games on Steam with less than an hour played. Oh wow, that's a lot of games. KC from JL. Have an Xbox 360 and some games sitting in a drawer for a long time. I need to try and sell it. Wow, the Xbox 360. I remember that. What's going on, Thrill? All good here. Any stocks that you're looking into? Actually, hold on. I know you are a let me see. Did I take a screenshot? I don't even think I did. Oh no, yeah, I did. Because you remind me when I looked at the news on HIMS, which we want to take a look at today. Because HIMS and hers Mm-mm-mm. Let me see. And I forgot what was this, but I don't know if you saw these news, this set of news. Hims and hers, Hims surges 40% on deal to sell Novo Nordisk obesity drug. I think Novo Nordisk is no longer. In February, Novo Nordisk sued Hims for selling a knockoff version of its new weight loss pill. Um, but then I think Novo Nordisk already dropped the charges or the what they were going to do, right? I believe that's what happened here. Man, I totally forgot. I was looking at the stock market so much before that I forgot these news. I read them yesterday and I took a screenshot yesterday. The companies will announce their partnership as soon as Monday. Yeah, so they're gonna be pretty much partnering with selling that obesity drug that they're talking about right here. And this might drive the price even more on Hims. So I kind of thought of you when I saw this news and I took a screenshot. Didn't read much about it, but you know, I'm sure you will know because you follow the company a lot. So yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick that there was this set of news out there. All right, let me see. Hey, Thrill from KC. How much would you try to sell 360 and 10 games for? What's up, KC? Yes, I do hold some SoFi. Nice, nice. You in the green, Boogie? Let me know. Let me know how's the gains. EVs are great. If you can charge from home, it's perfect. Yeah, if I do that, you know, Lawrence, I'll most likely pay to get a charger installed in my house, you know, because I do own my house. So I wouldn't mind doing that, you know, and getting a charger installed here for sure. I will install it. My GF loves Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We play it a lot when she visits. Oh, nice, nice. That's cool. AOE 2 is a great game. Good, good. I saw my SoFi before it dropped in price. Maybe buy it again if it drops enough. Nice, nice moves, JL. Taking gains is always good. I hold SoFi buying here and there. Okay, cool, cool. Hold SoFi, yep. What's going on, Links? How's everything? And guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. You know, when you guys come in, just hit the like button. And let me see. Let me move this spreadsheet over. I gotta move this spreadsheet over real quick. But I want to take a look at some stocks that you guys are holding too, pre-market, to see where it's gonna be at. But don't forget to hit the like button. We got 13 likes right now. There's 15 of you guys there. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let me see. I wonder if I could sell my Steam account. It might put me solidly into retirement. I don't know how to say that word. But okay, that's cool. I don't know what Steam is, honestly. I don't know what that is. I will ask Anders. I still have my PS1, 2, 3, 4, and GameCube. What? You still have a GameCube? That's pretty cool. I had over 100% profit on SoFi. Nice, JL. Nice. Love the gains. Love the gains. I have SoFi. Keeping it for now. Nice, Lawrence. Yeah, I think, you know, I think longer term. Let me see. Let me open up a stock analysis real quick. I haven't opened up that tab yet. Let me see. Stock analysis. It's a growing company, still growing. I think long term, if they continue, this will be a great performing stock in years from now, though, if you're thinking long term on it. So I know a lot of people look at this, right? Look at the share price. Let me just put it on the screen. And then you're like, okay, it's down 26% in the last 6 months. In the last year, it is up 40% still. And in the last 5 years, it's up only 6.6%, right? But in the financials, when I start taking a look at it, see the revenue. You could see the revenue growth, right? Revenue is growing very well, over 40%. Yeah, over 40%, 30%. So there's some good revenue growth right here. You can see the year over year also. So this is something good that you like to see as a company, even though it's a new company. They are diluting the shareholder, though. Yeah, they are issuing shares, but it's still growing as a company. So this will be one that if you believe in a long term, I think it will pay off. I think it will pay off. The more and more look at it, I do want to look at their platform and their products to see what they have, uh, but I don't know. I'm getting a little bit more interested in it, to be honest with you. Free cash flow is still in the negative 1.06%. But let me see. Profit margin is only at 17%. Yeah, free cash flow margin is still in the negative. You can see that this is still, a good thing is that the profit is slightly in the positive, but let me see the free cash flow. Yeah. But if let me just take a look at the price to book, right? So this is a good metric for financial companies right here. He was trading very cheap in 2022. And it was trading a little bit better in 2024, but now it has been trading pretty expensive right now. It's at a 2.2 right now. So, but long term, I will say, this company probably long term, maybe thinking 5-7 years from now, I will say, if I enter this stock, I would just buy it. And none of this is financial advice, guys. You guys got to do your own research. Remember that. If I enter this stock, I would just have to hold for at least 5 years, before I make any moves, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I might be wrong. But it is still in the growing process. But I see it very, very popular out there, though. I have 200 hours short of 30K hours played just in Steam games. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of hours. David, ¿qué pasó? Dímelo. David Castro. Casey, 30,000 hours, 3.42 years. Wow, that's a lot of years. In the Red SoFi, however, no panic, still buying. Nice, Boogie. I don't know. I think, not financial advice, guys, but, maybe just one that would be good to hold long term. I do need to learn their platform, though. I do need to learn their platform and see what they have. And that doesn't even include the game I have spent the most time on. Wow, Anders. That's like working full time for 15 years. Yes, I did the news on him. I was upset because on Friday I was going to buy $150 of hymns to bring down, but decided not to and decided to keep the cash. Oh man. That $150 would have been in the green already, but it's okay, man. Happens. It happens. We can't win all of them, right? Well, I play a lot of games. That doesn't include active involvement, and a lot of times play 2 games at the same time. And you got skills, man. You really got skills. Like if my farm hand needs to plant a big field, he might be working overnight while I sleep. That's pretty cool. I'm long on SoFi. I don't mind bringing my share average $20. Nice, Thrill. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. I got to learn a little bit more about the business, but as I continue to see that they're growing, they're expanding, they're investing in the company. They have a lot of marketing out there too. All of those things help. And I think eventually, a lot of the banking is gonna just be done through a phone, pretty much online. I think that's where it's gonna go. So this is one of the companies that could benefit from that in the long term. I'm sure JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America and some of those will adapt to the change over time, especially in the future. But I think this company is getting set up for that future already, and it will benefit in the long term because a lot of my moves with the money, I do it online. I don't even do, like, I do everything through my phone. That's pretty much what I do. I do all my moves with my bank. I move money from here to here, from here to here. I'm doing it on my phone, unless I go ahead and I gotta take out some cash for whatever reason, but Most of my moves are in are online. They're not even done any other way. Let me see. A lot cheaper than spending all that time drinking. That is very true, Anders. That is very true. I'm with you on that, Anders, because I'm not convinced. LOL. I'm with you on that because I like gaming. I love gaming. I just haven't been gaming the past, I would say, 2 months. I haven't been playing a lot of games, but I do like gaming though. I do like gaming a lot. I'm kind of with you on that. I'd rather, be at home gaming than maybe go to I don't know, to a club or something. I've always done that. Even when I was younger, I wasn't. I have an original Atari game system with games. Wow. That's probably money right now too. With a collector. True. Rather get lost in a fantasy world than a bottle. Yeah, you can spend a lot of money on that. On drinking, keeping for value. Yeah, you never know. A collector later on, how much they're gonna pay. Look at that guy. The guy that sold the Pokemon card. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but he sold like a Pikachu card for like millions of dollars. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Millions of dollars. He sold a Pikachu card, Pokemon, pretty much. My average cost per hour played is less than a penny. Nice. Today's gaming topic with Anders. Gaming topics with Anders. SoFi is good to get a lot of free advertising when the World Cup is played at the SoFi Stadium. Yep. Oh yeah, the World Cup. Yeah. The Super Bowl will also be played there next year. Bro, you're getting me a little bit more and more interested. I already added it to the weekly challenge spreadsheet right here. Oh, and I also made a quick change in the SCHD spreadsheet because I added SCHD stands estimate. Yeah, I think I did the formula already. So the estimate. So I'm going to show you guys what you guys are going to hopefully get if SCHD stand is accurate and we get that dividend, how much we're going to get. If not, then I have the amount that they paid last year. So, of course, I think it's going to be in between. I'm hoping that SCHD stand is accurate and we do get that amount. So, but yeah. But going back through SoFi, I don't know. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm not even looking at this, honestly, at the 2.2 in price to book ratio, because if they grow their fundamentals in the next couple of years, I think the share price right now is cheap. I know they have some future priced in right now, but yeah. I don't know if I want to keep going with SoFi because that's been like the topic. What's going on, Sam? Hey, Jay and fellow dividend investors. Nice to see you there, Sam. And there's like the 400. I have no patience for learning curve in video games. So I don't play unless it's Call of Duty or sports games. I always used to play Call of Duty, man. And I used to play with some of my friends from Puerto Rico. Oh my God. When Black Ops came out, woo, man, we spent hours. I used to go to sleep like at 1 o'clock in the morning to then go to work. Definitely. Call of Duty was good. Seriously considering starting a position in SCHD outside of my Roth IRA. Wow, Anders. Wow. You're joining the SCHD club. Nice. I'm gonna show you guys the spreadsheet real quick. I'm gonna show you guys since already. And let me know there in the chat which one of you guys wanna add your new number of shares for SCHD. Gotta let me know. Then we're gonna go back into looking at futures. It's 7:33, so it's still the night just starting. So we're good. I play mostly World Space Sims or MMO. Okay, what's MMO? I don't know. Hi Sam. Let me see. Dylan. Me too. Nice. All right, Dylan. But if you guys take a look right here, let me show you guys real quick. This is a spreadsheet that I have for this year. For this year, I have 13. What do you mean 13? Let me know there in the chat. Any company related to defense is good because of the war in Iran, from David. Yeah, well, that's if you bought, before. I would say it's like the same thing with like Exxon, Chevron. They keep going up in share price. They're boosting very well because of how expensive the barrel is right now. Let me show you guys real quick. But I would just be careful with jumping into any of those right now, because they're getting pricey. They're getting a little bit pricey. I would just be careful. Commodities. Let me see. Yeah, so if you see, the crude oil right now is at $106 a barrel. So I would just be careful, when you're jumping into any of these stocks. There's a lot of these oil stocks are usually cyclical. So it can go up right now very well, some great gains, and then in like 2 months or so, maybe not long from now, they can just crash back down. So just be very careful with how cyclical these oil companies are. And let me see, gold is down also. Wow, gold is down 1%. And silver is also down 2.2%. Wow. But yeah, just be very, very careful with the stocks that you're looking into this week. MMO, massively multiplayer games such as Warcraft. Oh, okay, got it. I never played Warcraft, but I did see the movie that they made on Warcraft. I thought it was pretty cool. I just didn't understand it too much. I play a large variety. I did finally kick my Call of Duty addiction in the last couple years or so. Modern Warfare 1 to Black Ops 2 was too good. Yeah, I know. Those were great. Amount of hours with the squad. Yeah. I also spent a lot of hours. Yeah, Modern Warfare 1. That was good too. Yeah, for sure. The truth, this rotation to defensive stocks have put them in overvalued territory. I agree with that, Thrill, 100%. Yeah, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Verizon. Look at UPS. I'd be dropping a lot in 1 week. I'm selling Pepsi and probably Verizon. Okay. All right. Yeah. I should have taken some gains, honestly, from Coca-Cola, even though I have a small position. I only have 8.6 shares. I want to hold it long term, but Coca-Cola did they go up in share price very, very well. It was like around $80 a share. So if you're a swing trader, that would have been a perfect time to take some gains from Coca-Cola. I don't blame you on that, Thrill, for sure. But there is a rotation right now, honestly. And some of it right now is going from defensive stocks, right? Like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, many of those. And he's going into the software stocks. I don't know if you guys saw it on I think I showed it on the last video or something like that. But ServiceNow, I think it was up big time. Intuit was up like 18%, somewhere around there. Many of those software stocks last week were up big time. So, and as they say out there, those AI agents are gonna need an app or an application, some software to be able to be used, like for example, Claude, is used in Microsoft Excel. So that's where it helps, the AI. So it's very important that we learn about AI, and how it is used. SCHD with SPMO. SPMO is a S&P 500, right? Let me see. Oh, Invesco Momentum ETF. Okay, got it. So this one, I don't know much about it. I know it has been brought up here before, and it looks like Let me see. In the last year, it's up 21%. In the last 5 years, it's up 132%. Let me check an S&P 500. This one has an expense ratio of 0.13%. If you go into VOO, it has less. Expense ratio 0.03%. And you can see, I don't know. SPMO is performing better for sure in the last 5 years. Look at this. 132% better than the S&P. You just pay a little bit higher of an expense ratio, but getting some great gains. Let me see. The Invesco S&P 500 Momentum ETF is an exchange traded fund that is based on the fund tracks an index of 100 S&P 500 components. It has Broadcom, Nvidia, Meta Platforms, JP Morgan, Palantir. Wow. Netflix, Walmart, Visa. Let me see the things right here real quick. Yeah, it has 24% in technology, 19% in financials. It's like a smaller S&P 500, pretty much. It's like the S&P 100, right? Pretty much. Oh no, it's not. It's not bad. It has a lot of technology, which is good to pair with SCHD. What's the lap in between? With the both of them. I don't know. It looks good. It looks good. It's the same thing. One combo that a lot of people say out there is like VGT with SCHD because VGT is all tech. Then you also have SCHG with SCHD, which is my Roth IRA pretty much. But I have a lot more SCHG though in my Roth, and I've been buying SCHG as of lately. Honestly, yeah, I've been buying SCHG, especially this last couple of weeks because there has been a pullback on SCHG, and the expense ratio, if you see it right here. Hold on, let me show you real quick. The SCHG, you can see 48% technology. So I have this one paired with SCHD, not financial advice, guys, but something that you can look into. But I like this one. It has Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. You can see Nvidia is 11.1% of their portfolio. Apple 9%. Amazon is 5%. Broadcom, Alphabet, Eli Lilly, Visa, Costco. Costco is one that I would love to hold, but it's just very pricey. Very, very pricey. But this is one that I have paired, and you can see that the expense ratio is only 0.04%. So this one was my choice. Many people do VOO with SCHD also, which is an S&P 500 with SCHD. So, but that one didn't look bad either. That SPMO, Dylan. I don't know. It looks good. It looks good. Just do your research. Casey, I've spent many hours playing Skirm. Let me go back here to the SCHD community spreadsheet. I like to look at this one. Playing Skirm, Master of Magic is a good older game. Nice, nice. UPS was at 118, now at 101. Wow. Yeah, it ran up big. Let me just move this over here real quick. Let's take a look at UPS real quick. Yeah, it ran up with everything else, honestly. You can see it's down 12% in the last month. In the last 3 months, it's up 7.9%. In the year to date, it's still pretty much up 3%, but you can see the run up right here. This was the rotation that Thrill is talking about right here, where many investors rotated from like software and tech stocks into more defensive plays like United Parcel Group, which is UPS, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, what else? Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. Many of those companies were up high, as of recently. So now there's a rotation back. I think they're just going to go back into the tech sector once again. JL, after about a month of Iran, I think any volatility in the market will settle down again. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, JL. I'm with you on that one, honestly. I'm with you on that one. I think it will quiet down, but right now, I think JL is a good time to look at stocks that you guys have been looking into for the longest to see if they become more attractive. Let me see. Thought about selling PEP myself last week. Yeah, so if we take a look, let's take a look at Pepsi. So in the last month, yeah, it's down 4.8%. This one, I think long term, I think long term is still a good play, but if you want to do some swing trading, yeah, that would have been when it went up to like $169. Let me see. Last 3 months is still up 9% though. Last 6 months is up 8.91%. Last year is up only 3%. Wow. Last 5 years is only up 20%. Not much. This concerns me a little bit. A payout ratio 94.83%. I would just look into that as a Pepsi investor to see what's going on there. But yeah, let me see. I need to buy more VBR. What is that? VBR. Vanguard Small Cap Value ETF. I think right now it might be a good time, honestly, because if I show you right here, the Russell, which is the small cap, right? The Russell 2000 is going to be down even more, 3.3%, futures. So with futures being down on the Russell, I think the small cap is going to take a hit. It might be a time, just keep an eye on it. And if this Atari Video Computer System, VCS, later renamed to Atari 2600. I told my son to sell his SCHD and buy IGV. Hold it for 6 months or a year. He said he would look into it. What is IGV? Let me see. iShares Expanded Tech Software Sector ETF. Expense ratio 0.39%. Why not? Hold on. Yeah, there's no dividend. Expense ratio is 0.39%, Thrill. Holdings. This is all tech. Microsoft, Palantir, Salesforce, Oracle, AppLovin, Intuit, Palo Alto Networks. Let me see. Adobe, CrowdStrike Holdings, ServiceNow. A lot of great companies right here. Why not VGT though? Why wouldn't you give him VGT? It's up 30% in the last 5 years. Why not VGT? Lower expense ratio is at 0.09%. Last 5 years is up 106%. It's on the downside right now. And it is the one that I wanted to add. I just don't have any money right now. But I will be adding right now if I had the cash. 6.3% is down in the last 3 months. So it's on the downside as of lately. And this one, look, you can see that since inception, average annual returns has been 13.93%. So that's this one. Holdings, you can see it's the same thing. NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Broadcom, Micron Technology, AMD, Palantir, Cisco, Lam Research, another popular out there, Oracle, Applied Materials, Intel. I'm iffy about Intel, but it's only 1%. Salesforce, Arista Networks, Intuit. Yeah, the other one has some of those companies at a larger percentage, but what about this instead? Not financial advice. I can't give no financial advice. Let me see. Sweet. Even more. So being the rename. Devo looks good. Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen people mention that one, Devo, a lot. Let me just I think this one is a dividend ETF. Oh, my coffee is cold already. Man. Devo. Expense ratio 0.56%, so pretty pricey for me. Dividend yield 6.28%. Since inception, the average annual returns have been 12.7%. This one is this one a covered call ETF? Let me see. The fund is actively managed that provides income by selecting stocks from the S&P index overlaid with a tactical call writing strategy. Yeah. A covered call ETF. And this one, the dividend yield is 6.28%. Yeah, share price, look, it's up 37.3%. So that's good. In the last year, it's up 10.8%. A lot in the financial sector. Look at this, 24%. You still got some good companies right here. JP Morgan, Microsoft, Apple, Goldman Sachs, TJX. How about this one? The one that how about this one? What do you think about this one? 10.3% dividend yield, lower expense ratio on GPIQ. There's also, I think, is QQQI. That one looks pretty good too. But this one's 0.29% expense ratio. You know, since inception, 24.6% average annual returns. Yeah, share price is not as high as the other one, but you know, I just don't like to pay high expense ratios. But Devo looks good. Good evening, traveling, but wanted to stop by and say hello. Thank you, Em. I mentioned it earlier in the chat that you were traveling and you were not going to be able to make it, but thank you for showing up. I'm hoping you hit the like button, though. I'm hoping you hit the like button. Just like everybody else, I'm hoping everyone is hitting the like button. I'm going to show you guys the SHD spreadsheet in a second. Let me see what time it is. It's 7:50 still. All right, 7:50. So we're going to take a look at some stocks in 10 minutes in the pre-market hours just to see where some of those are going to be at. Let's take a look. The futures map, I don't think it was working. Let me see the weekly challenge spreadsheet. Let me do this once again. The truth, once the algorithm figures these stocks are overvalued, they will sell. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Hi, M from JL. Well, if we don't have a correction, hopefully it's after I pay taxes. All right. So SCHD community spreadsheet, I got too excited. All right. So this is what I have right here. In column F, I'm hoping you guys can see it. Let me just zoom it in a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. So in column F right here, I have the dividend that they are going to pay. This is the dividend from last year, pretty much. That's what I have calculated here with the shares update that you guys have given me in column C. So I calculated it with this one, which last year, SCHD paid in the month of March, 0.2488 cents. And I'm going to make a video tomorrow because I know that there are people that don't watch the live stream, but they are very active on the videos in the comments. So I got to make a video about this. So 0.2488 cents. And then for SCHD stands estimate, which is 0.2707 cents. This is right here in column G. So it is a very nice difference, which I like it a lot. Hold on, let me just see. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, I did update mine. So mine is at 386 shares. So if they pay similar to last year, I should get around $96. But if SCHD stand is accurate and SCHD pays either 27 cents or as close as possible to 27 cents, I should get over $100. And I have the drip on. So that's going to pick up a couple more shares. So I should get to 389 shares. But I'm going to get a couple more shares this week. So it should be even more. I'm getting very, very close to 400 shares of SCHD. And my goal for this year is 500. I still have it for 500. And I do believe I'm going to make it. I'm just going to work extra hard in the upcoming months, even though I have a few things coming up. I have somewhere that I'm going to go with my kids. They really wanted to go. I had to spend the money, you know, guys. I had to make the reservation already. I'll let you guys know once it gets closer because it is going to be on a Sunday. So I'm not going to be able to do a live stream that Sunday, but I'm going to go with my kids somewhere and they really, really want to go. I might do that weekend. I might do a live stream on Saturday night What do you guys think about doing it Saturday night? You know, a Saturday night. It's gonna be later this month. It's gonna be on the. Hold on. It's gonna be. Hold on. It's gonna be on Easter weekend. Yeah, on the 5th. So what do you guys think about Saturday the 4th, a live stream? I think that's gonna be the first Saturday live stream that I'm going to do. I'm gonna try to do it on that Saturday, actually. I think that's gonna be exciting, a new one. But yeah, but this one right here, 500 shares, definitely my goal for this year. I'm definitely gonna make it happen. I'm gonna work hard towards it. Brainchild, I don't think you're there in the chat yet, but $51 if SCHD stand is accurate. $208. That's great right there. You can pick up 6 shares if you have the drip on. Alex has been very active, accumulating SCHD shares, 36 shares, so $9, almost $10. Anders, you have 612 shares so of SCHD. Is that in your retirement? Let me know there in the chat. Hold on, let me just look at something real quick. Let me just make sure that everything is good. Let me see, live chat is good. Yep, all good. All right. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't having any technical difficulties, so. But yeah, live chat is good. Everything is good. Okay, cool. All right, let me go back into my spreadsheet. And let me go back. So Anders right there, $165. S&P R, $62. KC, $102 if SCHD stand is accurate. So you got 380 shares as the last update. Thomas, $50. So that's good right there. Jeremy, $76. I haven't seen Jeremy in the past couple of weeks. Hopefully he is okay. Boogie, $274 from your position. That's great. Mario, $119. Sam, I know you were there in the chat. $222 from your position. So if you drip, that's almost 7 shares. Isra, $38. The Thrill, $661. Thrill. What are you going to do with all that money when you get it at the end of this month? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to me, you know. That's a lot of money to me from 2,000 shares. Let me see. Jeff, $322. Let me see. Lawrence, $25. Nice. Finanzas con Estilo, $43. Links, $106. Let me see. Jay, the reason is software. I believe over the next 6 months to a year, software will recover in share price to 15 to 20%. Then he can sell. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, all right. Makes sense, Thrill. You got this from Dylan. Nice. Thank you. Still planning to buy more SPYI before more SCHD. Nice move. I know you're looking at that income, you know, growing that dividend income. That's awesome. Yes, I am adding to more SPY over SCHD. Nice. My SCHD is all in a Roth IRA. Woof. A tax-free dividend. A tax-free dividend, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up my SCHD position there too later on. But as of right now, I got to take advantage of SCHG because it's on the downside, especially as of lately. If I buy more SPYI this month, monthly should pay me $185 a month. Nice, Casey. That's nice. Casey, very nice. My Roth IRA is filled with crypto. Retirement looking like a cardboard box from X. Well, it's high, what is it? High risk, oh my gosh, high reward, high risk, high reward. So, but I would just, just maybe go a little bit safer with like one of the holdings. I don't know. Just be very careful with that, X. Just saying. I do have some crypto. I have some exposure, but it's very small compared to my overall portfolio, which I didn't do that this weekend. I usually, like every month, I like to update my spreadsheet, which I have one separate one. I have a separate one for my Roth IRA and my 401k. I do have a separate spreadsheet that I like to update, and then I like to combine all the holdings together to see where I'm at in percentage and all that. But yeah, my 401k is doing very well. Doing very, very well. Pokemon, I'm at 379 shares of SCHD. Nice, Pokemon. You were right here, actually. So this is, if SCHD stand is accurate, $102, over $100 you'll be getting in dividends from this month from your SCHD positions. That's good right there. That's good. That's good. Started with 361 shares in January, so you have been doing very good. You have been doing very good. You just see something. All right, let me see. T Caskets, 993 shares, so that's $268. Melissa, let me see. Troy Williams. Do I have you here? I don't think I have you here. But 1,529 shares of SCHD. Nice, Troy. Nice. I like that. Let me see. Melissa, 132 shares, so that's $35. Novice, $42. JL, $85 from the position on SCHD. Drip on, or are you buying a covered call ETF with that? JL. Unboxing them, 65 shares, so that's $17. Carlos, 687 shares, so that's $185. Then you have Ryan Williams, 144. Ryan Williams joined this list before, so a couple weeks ago. So $144, and the drip on, that's going to pick up a couple more shares. I believe he has more. I saw his video. I saw Ryan Williams' video, but I forgot how many shares he has. Honestly, I forgot. But this is good. This is good right there. SCHD Stan got over 8,300 shares. I think he got even more now. But that's over $2,000 in dividend. Over $2,000. That's just crazy. That's just great. Tom right here too. Tom here is he's retired. So Tom has over 7,000 shares and should get around $2,000 in dividend. Tom watches my videos in the mornings pretty much. So he's always active in the videos, Tom. So that's why I also gotta be posting videos. I can't just do live streams only. Even though I think my live streams have been doing better than my videos as of lately. And I'm putting a little bit more effort on editing. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Drip is definitely on for my SCHD. Oh, nice, JL. Nice. That's going to pick up for you another 2.5 shares. So that's good. So more dividend income right there, from $85. My SCHD goals will probably get cut. My son just gave me the news that he has to take 3 summer classes, and the tax bill looks like it's going to be cash burner. LOL. I do drip my SCHD. Oh, okay, nice. So, okay. But you're not going to cut your SCHD, right, Thrill? I'm hoping you don't have to get to that. And get to keep those 2,400 shares. So you get $661. Hopefully that dividend also helps with some of that too. That's the good thing about this, about dividend investing. I love dividend investing. Since I started learning about it, I really like it a lot. I do like growth also. That's why I have my smaller growth portfolio, which I started it much later. But I do like it. I do like to invest in growth, but I like more dividends. I like more to get paid dividends. I think that's going to be great in the future. Maybe in 2 years from now, if you guys are still here in the chat and watching my videos and joining my streams, I will have a much larger portfolio to where I get a lot more dividends, and maybe that will pay off for some stuff. Maybe I won't even have to work the weekends anymore like I'm doing right now. You know, that's some good goals for the future. But let me see. Is anyone invested in BTCI? I have been building that up while it's down. Yeah, that's that Bitcoin overcall ETF, I think. BTCI. Yeah, NEOS Bitcoin High Income ETF. 44% yield, 0.99% expense ratio. Yeah. It's down big. 43%. It's down like the Bitcoin is down pretty much. But I do believe that Bitcoin eventually will recover from this. I do believe in it long term. I think we'll be okay. It's crypto. I do have it as a small position. I don't have that much. So if it does go down to zero, like some people say, there's just a lot of mixed feelings about crypto. You know, some people saying it's not good, it's gonna crash all the way down to zero. Other people say it's gonna reach 500,000 to $1,000,000. I did want some exposure in it. You know, the problem is that I know that crypto doesn't have any fundamentals. Like it doesn't have any numbers, no earnings, no anything. You know, so it's difficult to keep track, but a lot of the sentiment out there is pro crypto, you know, so I want to hold Bitcoin just in case, you know, it goes the other way. Instead of going down like the way it is right now, 40%, it goes up the other way. And as you can see, like every couple of years, it just, you know, it goes up, then it goes down, then it starts going up again, then it has another dip, then it goes up for like a year or two, then it takes a nice dip, and then now it is at a large dip right now, just like it did in 2022. So I think by next year, is going to be a good one for crypto. I think 2027. In this year, I do want to add a couple more shares of IBIT, just because I want to add a couple more shares. Maybe I want to get to like 30 shares of IBIT. So, and then just hold. I thought about that one, but I was holding MSTY at the time. I avoid covered call ETFs. Yeah, I do too, X. I do too for now. For now, you know, I know JL is you know, X. I think you know, JL is usually wants the income. You know, we all have different timelines and all that. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, JL, Tim, you know, they're enjoying the income, you know, right now. Let's just say that. But covered call ETFs in the future for me, I might get one. I might get one. If I don't learn how to do covered calls though. If I do learn how to do covered calls to where in a way I can benefit from them, I think I might, you know, I might do covered calls myself, but I don't know. Anyone looking at rack space from Caesar? Good question right there. I don't know if anybody is, but let me know if you have a ticker symbol or something. I can take a look at it. No, my goal is getting cut from 750 to something like 400. Okay, got it. All right. But what else? What else did I have today for you guys? Oh, let me see if already. Let me see if we have like some. Let me check out Nvidia. Let me see if the overnight is already. Oh, it's already open. Let me know there in the chat which stocks do you want to take a look at in the over 9 hours, because right now Nvidia is down 1.9% once again. Nvidia. What were some of the companies that I wanted to take a look at? Let me check out SoFi real quick before I forget. And I wanted to take a look at HIMS. So SoFi is down 5%. SoFi is down 5%. And SoFi, as of recently, had a partnership with MasterCard too. That also caught my attention, you know, when I was doing my research in SoFi, which I'm not done yet. I still gotta take a look a little bit more. Cover calls are funding my retirement 100%. I've been buying safer things with 25% of the dividends every week. Nice strategy, Tim. I like that. I like that. Yeah, so that's what it is, X. You know, like I think cover calls are good depending on where you are at in life um and what your situation is at right now, you know. But some of those cover call ETFs, they make some good dividends, man. You know, some good dividends. Let me see. Caesar Rackspace is still around. Pulled everything I had there out about 6 years ago when they wanted $1,000 a month, a terabyte of storage. Oh wow, I don't even know what that is, to be honest, Anders. But thank you for, you know, replying back. Yes, Tim. I have been using my weekly dividends to buy safer stocks. Nice, nice, JL. Nice. But you got SoFi right here down, 4% in the overnight hours. So I don't know. Maybe time to pick up some more SoFi. Let's take a look at HIMS. Woof. Up 19%. Thrill. You still there, Thrill? Up 19%. After those news that, they're going to be partnering with MVO, Novo Nordisk. Wow. Up 19% already. Jeez. They were down big. Look at this. 67% in the last 6 months, but now they're up big. Wow. Let me see, Tim. JL, I've been buying 3 funds from KURV and QQQI. QQQI, it's very popular out there too. Very popular. The thrill, Tim, how you like ROC? You gotta take a look at that. Yes, I need 50%. Oh, yeah, no worries. Thrill, but it's up 19% right now in the overnight hours, so that's good. That's looking good. Let me take a look at Meta. I think I should have bought Meta. Ooh, Meta is down 1.9% to $632 once again. I think this one is looking attractive. Yeah. Gonna go back down to let me just see right here. 632, right? If I do 632, wow, it's gonna be at a 20 forward PE, 20 and a half forward PE. PE ratio is at 26.9. Wow. Gonna look even more attractive. Man. Move it right here. But it looks good. It looks good. Any of you guys gonna pick up any Meta? Let me know there in the chat. $632 is gonna be at a 20 forward PE. 20. I think I'm gonna have to post a screenshot of that on X. For sure. Wow. Wow. I wish I had more money. Right now, today is a day that I wish I had more money. I can't dip into my high yield savings account. I can't do that. But I wish I had more money. Let's take a look at Amazon. Let me see where Amazon is at. $208. So down 2.2%. This is a nice range right here too for Amazon, honestly. I like it under 210. I like Amazon under 210. I need 50 more. Yeah, man, no worries. Long term. I love the NEOS funds. I have SPY, QQQI, and BTCI. Nice, JL. The thrill. ROC doesn't scare me. My income grows every month, and I invest more back into safer place. Yeah, I'm guessing, so what Tim is doing is pretty much getting some income from the cover call ETFs, put it into safer place, but still uses some to fill his lifestyle, which is good. So it's working out though. It's working out. So that's awesome. I think Tim also got real estate too. So Tim is set. I want to see Amazon on the, oh my gosh, on the 195. That will be I agree with you, Finanzas con Estilo. Muy buen precio. But man, under 195, I'll tell you right now, right here. Let me see, 195. It'll be at a 23 PE ratio, forward PE ratio, 26 PE. So, yeah, it will look even more attractive based on these multiples. Of course, you got to take a look more deeper into it, but, you know, that looks very attractive. That looks very attractive. But yeah, as of right now, I have $50 in my growth portfolio. I'm going to hold. Because another one that I'm looking at is Google. Let's take a look at Google real quick. Ooh, 291, down 2.5%. Where are you looking where are you looking at this one at, to adding? Let me know if any of you guys are planning on adding any Google. I think, who was it? Was it Danny, I think, was adding Google as of recently? But look at this. Looking more and more attractive at $290. Let me see at 290. Right now it's at a 25.2 forward PE. Let me see at 290. It will be at a 24.5 forward PE. I think I'm going to be sharing a couple of these screenshots tomorrow on X. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a busy day from work. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow, but looking attractive. What's your price, Finanzas con Estilo, for Google? What's your price for Google? I like Google, and I want to build up my Google position even more. I have already. Let me just show you guys my full portfolio real quick. Let me see. I have in my Google position, I only have $1,300 invested in it. That's why I want to buy some more. I want to buy some more Google. I'm up 80% in my position though. I'm up 80%, but I needed to go down in price so I could build it up even more. Amazon, I already have a little bit over 2,000. I do want to invest more in Amazon. I want to get to $2,500 just like Meta. Meta, I have $2,500. And I honestly, if I have some cash, I'll buy more Meta right now, tomorrow. If I have some cash. Not financial advice, guys. Just always remember that. If I buy Main O and O instead of SPYI, those two will pay me about $15 a month each. Wow, nice. Nice, Casey. That's some nice income. That's why I want to grow my Main Street Capital too. Let me take a look at Main Street. Now that you mention it there. Let me see. Main Street, slightly up. So Main Street Capital is not getting affected by the news. It's just business as usual with Main Street Capital. I'm going to have to continue to build it at a, 1.7 price to book. Tim, ROC does scare me. Not sure how this will work long term. I'm considering selling out of NEOS for that reason. I'm watching a lot of videos on the pro and cons of ROC. Yeah. ROC is return on capital, right? That's what it is. So, yeah. But remember, it all depends on the where you are at in life, or as an investor. Some people is good. These cover call funds are good because they they give them the income now and stuff like that. But for longer term investors, they might not be a good investment as of right now. That for longer time, when you got a longer time horizon, or you're not gonna need the income for like another 15 years. That's what I mean. NEOS has some great funds. I wish they split the payouts instead of all of them paying it the same day. Okay, that would be cool though. I bought a 197 recently. Oh, you bought Amazon at 197. Nice. That's good. That was a good share price, 197 for Amazon. That was a good share price. Are you talking about the tax implications or ROC? Google 265 for me. Yeah, 265 sounds good. 265. That would be at a 22 forward PE. So that would be closer to where it was at in April of last year. You guys remember that in April of last year, it was at an under 20 forward PE, Google. But yeah, that looks very attractive. I like that. Finanzas con Estilo. I'm with you on that one. 265. On that on Google. I need to grow my Google position even more. So let's see where it goes. Tim, yes. I am up on Google, but I'm buying Amazon as that is down. Wish it would go below 195. Yeah. JL. I think we all do. I think if it goes under 195, Amazon, I think a lot of investors will buy. Don't be surprised with the next 13F filing if a lot of super investors didn't buy Amazon this quarter right now. Because I think Amazon is very attractive. I know that they're investing a lot on CapEx, but it's for the better of the company. They're expanding more and more and more. They're expanding in South America. They're expanding everywhere. I think even in Puerto Rico, they're expanding too. And in Europe. So, I don't know. I have my cover call funds in a Canadian RRSP, so I only pay withholding tax on the cash I take out. I can avoid a tax bill when I file my taxes. Okay, cool. Let me know if there's any stocks that you guys want to take a look at right here in the after hours, because I'm going to take a look at the ones that I want to take a look at. But if there's any of them that you want to take a look at, let me know. Thrill, Tom, I just saw my cost go down and my profit go up. I usually cash out 1,000 USD every week, pay 30% withholding tax. Then when I shift the USD to Canadian, I get 30% added on the 700 USD. Looks like Tim already got a strategy there set up. Has anyone looked at the NEOS investment new boosted high income ETFs, which pay at the beginning of the month? You want to give me a ticker symbol, JL, so we can take a look at it together? I'm happy we get a standard deduction because it will cover my dividend income for years since I don't earn US income. Too many stocks on sale. Yeah, Thrill. I wish I had more money, man. I wish I had more money. Let me see. Let me take a look at Microsoft real quick. I think some of you guys are. And it looks like it's down 2.1%. So it's very, very close to be under $400. I think Microsoft under $400 was a good deal. Look, now it's at $399. So I think it was, where was that? Yeah, it was like at $380. I think this was a good deal right here. In Microsoft. I just didn't want to add another position, but I thought that was a good deal. Let me know there in the chat. What do you guys think? Of course, AWS seems to need to replace a few data centers. Why is that, Anders? Or the upgrading? XSPI, XQQQI, and XBCI. Let me take a look at one of those. Take a look at the first one. This is the NEOS S&P 500 inception day. Oh, they just started though. This one just started. Dividend yield is 2.95%. Expense ratio 0.98%. But they pay every month, right? I think it is. So that's why the yield looks very small. Hold on. The fund aims for tax efficient and high monthly income by actively investing in stocks and options on the S&P 500 index. The fund employs call spread and cover call strategies to enhance income. So you can see that they do options pretty much on the S&P 500. So they do on Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, yeah, all the, Mag 7, Berkshire Hathaway, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway B. Let me see what else. ExxonMobil, Eli Lilly, Walmart, Visa, yeah. Let me see the dividend. So they just started. So they paid 70 cents in February. And then now 68 cents. Gotta give it some more time. But if they pay this much, wow. Hold on. It's down 6.6% in share price. I don't know much about these, how they work, but I don't know. And they do pay at the beginning of the year. Yeah, payday is March 6th, so right in time to pay the mortgage or the or the rent. Pretty much. Maybe if you're able to pay it on that day. I don't know. Gotta keep an eye on it. Gotta keep an eye on it. Let me take a look at another one. XQQ QQI. The Nasdaq 100. Let me see. This one is down bigger. It's down more. 7.72% on the downside in the year to date. Inception day was January. So doesn't have any history yet, but oh, look at this one. Pays better dividend though. 81 cents. I don't know. I might go with this one better. If I'm looking for income. Same expense ratio, 0.98%. So I might go with a QQQ instead. 3 of them got blown up in the Middle East, supposedly. Wasn't it that some stuff fell off on it? I think that's what I read on X. But, yeah, they might have gotten blown up, but I thought it was like some stuff fell on the buildings or something like that. I'm showing XSPI dividend yield is 17.49%. Yeah, that might be right. This one is just, it's not calculating it yet because it's so new. The cover call ETF is so new. So, yeah. Let's see. What other company do you guys want to take a look at? Let me see. Let me take a look at ServiceNow. Another popular out there. It's down 3.2%. But in the last month, you can see it has been running up 23.4%. So investors are going back into software stocks. In the last year, it was down 28%. You can see the downside, but it's recovering. So really new funds. Neos is good. Evolve is also good. But I think Evolve is a Canadian company. Not sure if they have any USD trade funds. AVGO. Let's take a look at Broadcom. Any other stocks? Let me know there in the chat so I can take a look. It's down 3.3%. So, yeah. I don't follow this one, so I don't know. Still up 84% in the last year. Wow, big time. In the year to date, it's down 4.5%. So, yeah. Yeah, it's down. I don't know what the share price is for you to add more if you already hold this position, but it's gonna be at $319. Any other one? Let me know. Let me see the oil companies. Let's take a look at the oil companies. If any of you guys are holding Exxon or Chevron or anything like that, it's only up 2.7% in Chevron. But let me see. In the last month, yeah, look at this. In the last 6 months, Congress was probably buying right here. I'll tell you that. Tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise in the chat. I want to say, definitely Congress was buying right here. Oh, man. Let me see CVX. Let me see Chevron real quick. It's up 3.3%. Wow, Chevron. Any of you guys are Chevron shareholders? Look at this. $189. It's up 23% in the last 6 months. Up big time. And I think it's going to be up even more. LMT, HESM, Chevron. Can never recall the ticker. Chevron. So we just looked at it. Tim. That's because I just posted about it. So on X. Let me see. Hess is one that Tim likes. Tim has been mentioning it. It's only up almost 1%. I thought it would be up more. But it's recovering. The last 6 months is down 3.6%. Is this one a sleeper, do you think? What do you think, Tim? Let me see a Lockheed Martin. Oof, Lockheed Martin. Let's take a look. It's up almost 2%. Up almost, but it was up 2.5% on Friday. So, let me see in the last 6 months. Look at this. I want to say definitely Congress was buying right here. Definitely Congress was buying right here in November and December for sure. They had to be up 44% in the last 6 months. Look at this. Lockheed Martin. Jeez. I was looking at MLPI and MLP. High income ETF. Nice. CVX, Tim. Yeah. We're going to take a look at those, Casey. I own AVG 0310. I'm buying. Nice, nice. How about looking at SHD? Let's take a look at it real quick before we go into the tickers that Casey mentioned there. It's actually $30. On the downside, 1%. I actually like this because I'm going to be buying 1 share of SHD tomorrow for the weekly challenge. So I'm okay to buy it at a cheaper price. I'm honestly okay with this, JL. Want to buy it at a cheaper price with a higher dividend yield. I'll be buying another share tomorrow of SHD at $30. So this is a positive for me. Let's just say it's a positive for me. Maybe when I'm retired, I would like to see this share price like in the $100 or something like that. But I remember when I started buying SHD, it was like around $70 a share. You know, before they did the split. $70 a share. I got my first few shares in 2022, at the end of 2022. And just been buying since then. Then I created a channel. Check Palantir. Yes. Palantir. Yep. Palantir for sure. Wow, it's down 2.8%. I'm kind of surprised about this, Thrill. Honestly, I'm surprised about this. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be higher. Let me see. In the year to date, it's still down 12%, so it's going to be down a little bit more. But in February, it was in the 120s. I thought this one, and I don't think I added it in here. I got to add it in here so I can keep an eye on it. No, I don't have it here. But I'm kind of surprised about this, though. I thought it would be higher. I thought it was going to be higher. Honestly. Check out EQ&R. Let me take a look. Equinor. It's up 8.6%. And there's Norwegian oil company. Oof. Any of your family members out there investing in this one? They're up 8.6% in the overnight. I think this one is gonna get benefited. 41%. Wow. Or is this one from here? I'm guessing you can trade it right here, right? In the NASDAQ. Yeah. Wow. Up 41% in the last 6 months. Or do you own this one, Anders? Wow. Up big time. Almost 9%. Congress owes us dividends. Oh man, I'm sure they did. The X throws me off. AC, let me see. Okay, we're gonna take a look at those. Yes, I am thinking of getting HESM. Hess Midstream. Just be careful because remember that everything oil related is on the upside right now through JL, so you might be getting it a little bit pricey. So just be very careful with it, you know. Yeah. But if you see, let me take a look at the S&P futures once again. Yeah, the S&P 500 is down 1.8%, so down almost 2%. Jeez. KC, EPD is up 6.85% the past month. EPD, Enterprise Products, it's up 1.7% in the overnight. Yeah, it's up 7.6% plus another almost 2%. So yeah, almost 9% in the last month. I love the fact that HESM raises the dividend every payment since they started paying one. Let me see. Hess Midstream. Payout ratio is at 103%. Dividend yield is at 7.79. Wow. Dividend growth 9.6%. And yeah, you can see. Went from 56 cents, then 58, then 60, 61, 63, 65, 66. Wow. They continue to grow their dividend every quarter. They grow at single digits, but they grow it every quarter, which is impressive. I'm getting close to 100% return with LMT. Wow, nice, nice. Great gains, throw. Yeah, nice throw. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I have not added cash, just drip for the last 2 years. Wow, that's good. Great gains. My family could have been set with early warning on the oil in the North Atlantic. I haven't got HESM yet. Hoping the price comes down a bit more. Yeah, that will be good. If the share price goes down a little bit more. Hey, what's going on, Isra? All good here, man. All good here. Hi, Isra. HESM and EPD midstream companies move oil. HESM gives out 1099. EPD gives K1. That's for when you do the taxes, midstream pipelines and transmission lines. But yeah, which other company you guys want to take a look at? Let me see what else is hot. Recently viewed. Let me see what's trending. Most active is NVIDIA, Marvel Technologies. Take a look at this one, I guess. Down 3.99%. Marvel Technology. Not sure what that is. Let me see what SHG is at, because I have a few dollars in my Roth. Ooh, SHG's down on the. Oh, I'm posting this on X. Under $30. I think this is a good opportunity right here. Under $30, SCHG. I'm buying a couple shares tomorrow. Now, financial advice, guys. Remember, I'm buying a couple of shares tomorrow. I think I have over $100 in my. You guys don't mind if I log in real quick. I'm buying some SCHG tomorrow for sure. At $29? Got about $100 I have in my Roth. I think I'm gonna post about this later today on X. But yeah, under $30. I think that's a good deal on the SCHG. Let me know there in the chat if you're planning on adding SCHG to your SCHG position this week. Let me know there in the chat. Still hoping for a $300 VTI. Vanguard total stock market is down 1.7%. So yeah, $300. I don't know if it's gonna go down that much though. Let me see. It hasn't been at $300 since, let me see when. Yeah, for like almost a year already, since June, July June, July of last year. Hasn't been at $300. Nvidia. Yeah, it's down almost 2%. So this one is looking attractive too. Nvidia. At 174, let me see. What's the forward PE? It's at a 20 forward PE, 20.9. Based on these multiples, on the PE ratio multiple. Wow. AXP, yes, American Express. And I'm going to take a look at MasterCard and Visa. Thank you, Tim. American Express is down under $300, down 2%. American Express faces competitive pressure from Robinhood's new $695 platinum card. Wow. Which targets its high margin credit card segment. Despite this challenge, Amex remains favored by analysts for its brand strength and customer service. Robinhood trying to, trying to compete with American Express. Year to date is down 18%, so this might be, a good, might be a good opportunity. Let me take a look at Visa real quick. It's down to 310. I don't have any cash though in the dividend portfolio. I like it. MA, let me see. MA. MasterCard is down 1.7%, so it's down to $513. They just partnered with SoFi, to integrate SoFi USD stable coin. So I think that's pretty exciting if you're a SoFi shareholder. Yes. I have 145 shares of SCHD. We were talking about it earlier, Isra. So I pretty much added right here, Isra. Hold on, you are 145. Let me just update you real quick. Just so you're aware, this right here in column F is March dividend, but this is based on last year's dividend, which it was 0.2488 cents. So 24 cents, 24 cents. This one right here in column G is SCHD stands estimate, which is 27 cents. So if SCHD stand is accurate and is as close as possible, you should get around $39. So that's a little bit over a share right now. And if you get, whatever they pay last year or close to that, is $36 that you get in March dividend. So that looks pretty good. The 20 forward PE. Yeah. Based on the forecast for, I got it basically based on the forecast and what the analysts have for this year, for the end of this year, with a 60% growth in revenue and earnings per share. So pretty much, with a double beat, if it has a double beat this year. But yeah, 174. Yeah, look at this. 20.9 forward PE. 35 PE ratio right now. I don't know. I think it's a pretty attractive. I think it's pretty attractive. Johnson & Johnson. Let's take a look at the Johnson & Johnson real quick. All right, Johnson & Johnson is down 1%, $238. So not down very big. Let me see Coca-Cola. It's down to $76, so down 1%. Let me see Procter & Gamble. Yeah, the defensive sector is getting hit. They're rotating out of it. Only down 0.4%, so not much. Any other stocks that you guys want to take a look at? What else am I missing? Let me take a look at IBIT. It's at $37, so down 2.4% right now with Bitcoin. Let me see where Bitcoin is at. Let's take a look at crypto. Crypto market right now, it is up to $66,000. So Bitcoin. It was up to like $72,000, something like that in Bitcoin. Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is also down under 2,000. So not much. XRP, any of you guys hold XRPs at $1.35 right now? I was talking with someone on X in a post, and he pretty much has XRP at 40 cents. That's when he bought some XRP, 40 cents. That's definitely great. Hopefully he holds long term, you know, and he goes up to like 1,000 or something. Watch out with AXP. Yeah, we were taking a look at that one recently. Especially right here in the news, it says that it's faces competitive pressure from Robinhood new platinum card. But it's down 2.2%. Yeah, it's down 18.6% in the year to date. So yeah. Down big. Wow, I'm caught up with the and don't forget, guys, hit the like button. Very, very important. If you guys just joined or you guys have joined a while ago, don't forget, please, to hit the like button. Does anyone have SGOF? Yes, Anders. I see people use it to park their cash at 4%. Yeah, Anders have SGOF. And I think he deposited some more, no? Let me see something real quick. I think it was this one, right? I don't think we looked at this one. MLPI? Let me see what this is. Yeah, let me see. So, NEOS MLP and Energy Infrastructure High Income ETF. 0.68% expense ratio. Dividend yield is 3.54%. Wow. Inception day was in December. And it's up 107% since inception. Wow. In returns, I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know if these numbers make sense. But it's up in share price, 12.4%. Wow. Let me see what the holdings are. Oh, it has some Canadian companies too. Has the Williams Company, Enbridge, TC Energy. Oh, this is a new one. I don't know many of these companies. Oh, has Midstream, JL and Tim. Right here. They hold it. MLPI, that's the ticker symbol. Yeah. Wow. My 60K in bridge funds. Nice. I use VBIL due to lower expense ratio for treasuries. Oh, yeah, Vanguard. 0.06%. Yeah, lower expense ratio. Let me see SGOF. 0.09%. Yeah. Yeah, so you pay a little bit less. So that's good. 0.06%. So 3 basis points pretty much. Or 3 points down. 3.68% yield from this one. And SGOV is 1. Yeah, 4%. So a little bit more yield though on SGOV. It's not bad to have some 60K part right here. You're collecting those yeah. Collecting dividends. That sounds good. Thanks. I have been wondering about it. Yeah. Yeah. Anders has been using it for a while to park cash. That looks good. That looks pretty good, actually. I have SGOF and use it bond safe money that will never be invested. Only the interest gets invested. So you drip it back? Is that what you guys do? Yeah, right now, if you see in the past couple of years, it's been high, yeah. Which it looks good. Looks pretty good. If you want to park your money there. Let me see. It's 848 already. 4%. Those rotten dogs. The MPLI pays a nice dividend. I'll be keeping an eye on that one. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's brand new, so it doesn't have much history. What else? What other stock do you guys want to take a look at? Let me see. I haven't even talked about my portfolio, honestly, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let me see. There's 15 of you guys there, 19 likes. I'm hoping everybody hit the like button. Very, very important. And yeah, has been pretty good. Right under 20 in the live stream. But yeah, American Express. Which other company do you guys want to take a look at? Let me see. I got the purchases, the stream topics. Let me see. Spoke about Nvidia in the video earlier. Had a post on X also. I was just thinking about this. You know, hold on, let me show you guys real quick. I saw this picture and I kind of thought about it. But posted this question: do I sell my FXAIX S&P 500 shares and buy Nvidia at a 21.4 forward PE? Now, tomorrow it will be at a 20 forward PE. So it's looking pretty attractive, you know. I just had this question out there, you know, just to see if I could get a couple comments and some comments in today's video. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just been thinking about it. And I know I haven't given much context, to be honest with you. I should give it a little bit more context. You know, I do have a large amount in my 401k into an S&P 500 fund. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with I'm okay with selling this couple $1,000 in my dividend portfolio, to be honest with you. If I do such a move, I think I would just do a swing trade on Nvidia. I don't think I will hold it very long term. I drip back my SGOF for now, yes, but now that I have what I need in there, it might be put to better use. Okay, all right. The thrill. I don't drip SGOF. I invest in VYM and VGT in my Vanguard and my Fidelity investment in stocks and SCHD. Ooh, that sounds good. 4% going into those? That sounds good. What is up with Nike? It's really low. Take a look. Let's take a look at Nike. N-E. I'm a fan of the clothing and stuff. I do like it. Let me see. It's undergoing. Let me see. Nike is undergoing significant restructuring amid declining revenues and competition. This is what worries me right here: the declining revenues but mostly the competition that they have, with potential impacts from the upcoming FIFA 2026 World Cup. The company is exploring a sale of its Converse brand. Wow, reflecting a strategic shift to improve profitability. Let me take a look. It's down 2.2% in the overnight. In the last 6 months, it's down 22%. In the last year, it's down 26%. In the last 5 years, it's down 57%. Wow. Do you think Nike is at a 33.3 PE ratio right now? You guys want to take a look at the financials real quick? Nike. Such a good brand, man. But I'm gonna be honest, I went to when I went to Puerto Rico recently, when I went to Puerto Rico, we went to the stores and I had my mom because I wanted to buy my mom some more comfortable sneakers, and we ended up ordering her. I ended up ordering her some Hoka. I think it's called the Hoka brand, HOKA, because they were extremely comfortable, much more comfortable than the uh much more comfortable than the Nikes that they had. And what was the other brand? I forgot what was the other brand. I think it was New Balance, or I forgot which other brand it was, but but those Hoka brand, they were very, very comfortable for my mom. So we just ordered them for her. I got her some other stuff down there, and she should be getting it this week, sometime this week. She should be getting the sneakers. So, but they were very, very comfortable. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous about Nike, to be honest with you. Even though I like the brand a lot, it's like my favorite brand, pretty much. Price target, there's still an upside from of 34% from here, though. Look at this, $76. Take a look at the revenue. Revenue year over year, yeah, it's like it's on the downside. That's the problem, though. $12.4 billion. Yeah, revenue growth has been in the negative in 2025 and 2024. Now just slightly up in the positive, 0.59%. You know what's one problem that I have with Nike as to why they do not sell more of the exclusive sneakers? Like, why do they make so little to where you have so many resellers selling those sneakers at triple the price? Like, why do they do that? Why don't they just make more sneakers? Why can't they make like another couple million of sneakers? You know, I really don't understand that. And resellers are taking so much, you know, they're making money out of them. Let me see. The operating income is down also $1 billion. Look at this. They're buying back shares. That's a positive. So that's good. That will keep the earnings per share in the positive also. Buying back shares. Free cash flow only 386 million? Doesn't make sense. That's nothing. Free cash flow growth. Yeah, it's in the negative. Jeez. Dividends per share is 41 cents. Let me see. The gross margin 40%, operating margin 8%, profit margin 6%. Wow, that's not good. Free cash flow margin only 3%. I'm just nervous. I really don't know why they don't make enough sneakers, man, and stuff. Such a big brand. Payout ratio is 94%, dividend growth 5%. I just think this company is so great, they just might need some new management. That's what I think. I think they just need new management, you know, because the brand is great. The brand is like one of the most populars out there. I don't know. Did they change their CEO recently, or are they changing their CEO? I think I would do something drastic like that. Let me see. Tim, let's see what Waste Management has done in the past month. The CAGR is great with this one. Yeah, Waste Management. We should take a look at the. This is what you call investing in trash is good for you. In the last 5 years, look at this, $107. Literally investing in trash is good. The price target is $253, $1.5 dividend yield. PE ratios at 36 and forward PE at 29. So there's some good forecasted earnings. The waste management revenue went down in December. It's still up over December last year. So it's still up year over year from the year before, from 2024. So Yeah, year over year growth is still high, 7%. So that's good. This is one that is not going to be disrupted by AI. I tell you that. Operating income, $1.1 billion. Let me see shares outstanding. They're also buying back shares. So, yeah, they're looking good. Earnings per share is at $1.84. Look at this, growing. So that's good. Free cash flow, 810 million. Free cash flow per share, 2. Let me see the margins real quick. Gross margin is at 41.5% and growing and accelerating. So that's good. Operating margin is at 18% and profit margin 11%. So their operations take a lot of money though. Free cash flow margin is at 12.8%. So this one looks good. This one looks good. Payout ratio for their dividend, pretty safe, 51%. Dividend growth, 11%. Look at the dividend. Oof. In this quarter, look at this, 94 cents. So they grew their dividend 14.5%. Wow. Very nice dividend growth. This is when you say investing in trash pays off. Nvidia, yes, looking at it, you know. If we compare Nvidia to NVDA, look at this. If I made that move a year ago, look at Nvidia. It's 51% a year ago. Let me see VOO. In the last year, it's only up 15%. So if I would have made such a move a year ago, Finanzas con Estilo, I would have made some good money with the $2,000 that I have invested in FXAIX. And it won't really affect me in exposure to the S&P because I have a lot more invested in the S&P than the $2,000 that I have invested in my taxable. But in my 401k, that's where I have a lot of S&P 500 exposure. Good evening. Hey, what's going on, SMPR? Nice to see you there. And Nike's killing me. Oh wow, Bringer. I hope it recovers. I really hope it recovers. Jay, go for it. I will do, especially as a swing trade with Nvidia. Yeah, I was really thinking about it yesterday, Thrill. And the more I looked into Nvidia, I looked into it a little bit more and more and more. And I talked about it on today's video. But some things that also caught my attention. This is about Nvidia, yeah. It is like how much market share they have with their AI data chips. So they have between 85 and 95% of the market out there. 86% by revenue and up to 94% in unit share for AI server sales. This dominance is driven by H100, Blackwell, and the Rubin. GPUs, NVIDIA controls 94%. Hold on. You can see it right here. NVIDIA controls 94% of the desktop graphic cards market as of Q4 2025. Wow. This is a climb of 92% earlier in 2025. And then you can see the comparison right here with key competitors. NVIDIA, of course, they have 85 to 95% on AI data center. Discrete GPU, 94%. Then you have AMD, which is the closest second. 7 to 10% only of AI data center market share. GPU, 5% of the market share. Then Intel, less than 5% in AI data center. And GPU less than 1%. Then you got the hyperscalers, which are emerging right now. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, they're developing their own chips, but this is going to take a couple years for them to develop it. So if they take a couple of years, I was thinking maybe I could just do a swing trade and continue to enjoy that nice growth that NVIDIA has, especially if they grow their revenue and earnings per share 60% this year once again, like they're forecasting. I think Nvidia share price is gonna be gonna perform well, and I would love to get some of those great gains. Maybe I can even take some of those gains and put them into SCHD. Help me get to 500 shares. I don't know. It's just me thinking. It's just me thinking. SMPR. Let me show you real quick. SMPR. I hope you're still there. You still there? 233 shares. Let me show you real quick in my spreadsheet. So, right here in column F, SCHD last year paid 24 cents. So you should get around $58 if they pay the same as last year. If they pay the estimate that SCHD stand showed up, $63. So that's much, much better. Hopefully SCHD stand is accurate on this one. So $63 sounds like pretty good. And do you have the drip on SMPR? Let me know. Nice. Yeah, I agree. Nice position. Let me see. The Thrill Bringer. Nike is killing all of us. LOL. Just drip and buy here, and they'll bring down the cost from the Thrill. X. So many competitors. I'm surprised these companies have lasted as long as they have. But I think Nike's a great brand. Nike is such a great brand, man. You know, I just think they might need to change management or something. Nike and Starbucks, and to a lesser extent Target, all have a ton of competition that outperform. I'm also nervous about Target. Now that you mention it there, Tim, honestly, because Walmart, Walmart and Amazon are just so big, and they're gonna get bigger. Amazon is gonna get even bigger. Target has to somehow evolve into the future, because the future is gonna be more Amazon. It's gonna be more deliveries. To be honest with you, a lot of people around me, you know, and I know we shouldn't just go by that, but the numbers show it too. A lot of people, and I don't know if by you also happens, are ordering a lot from Walmart Plus and Amazon, because when you're at work, and that has happened to me a couple times, where I get a text, hey, we ran out of medicine. All right, let me just go ahead and order some. Boom, boom, boom. I order it. Or we're running out of medicine. Boom, boom, boom. I order it. They have free next day shipping. And then I select like 4 to 8 a.m. Boom. I wake up, delivery is right there, medicine is right there. I didn't have to like get out of my way after I got out of work and go to the store, do a line, do whatever, buy it, then come back. You know, I just came home. I ordered from work. Boom. Got delivered into my house, and that's it, pretty much. Sometimes I have even bought things early in the morning and got them delivered later in the afternoon. So I think Target is one that needs to evolve. They need to somehow evolve into that, because that's going to be the future. I'm telling you, a lot of people, you know, in the future generation, I think is going to be less and less going into the stores, into certain stores. I think there's still going to be some stores that, you know, the next generation is going to like to go, and us as a generation too. Like, for example, I love going to Costco, but I think there's going to be a lot more of online ordering than going into the stores, pretty much. And especially when you can find it cheaper online, plus get it delivered to your house. Like, that's very convenient. So the convenience is what worries me about Target. Best Buy also, I think, is another one. I went to a Best Buy recently. I went inside. Man, such a difference from where Best Buy was a couple of years ago. The store was much more empty. There was just barely any people. I don't know, man. They just gotta evolve. It's not that Target or Nike or Starbucks are bad companies. They just gotta, you know, maybe just upgrade their business model a little bit. Nike brought back their old CEO. He's the reason Nike is looking to sell Converse. Okay. Yeah, I think they need a change in management, to be honest with you, Thrill. Let me see the throw. Jay, do the math. If Nvidia trades at a 20 APE, and that will easy to sell. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, right now looks good. Right now, Nvidia looks good. Trading, you know, based on my sheet right here, trading at a 21 forward PE. So if the share price is down, the share price is down in the overnight hours. So that's gonna be pretty much, at a 20 forward PE. I think that's a good deal for Nvidia. I think that's a good deal. Yes, you're still there, and yes, the drip is on. Nice job right there. My mom and dad live in a secure entrance condo building. She got a call from Amazon while in Costa Rica, and she was able to open the door for him. Tech is kind of crazy these days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Tim. I think everything is just gonna go more towards that style of business. It's gonna be more convenience for the customer, and that's where Amazon succeeds. As a company, and they continue to expand, and they're expanding in South America and other countries too. So yeah, that's why I'm very bullish Amazon. And I do have a picture right here, real quick. Let me see if I can show it real quick. But these are like all the brands owned by Amazon. Look at this. Have a lot of brands. You got Amazon Business in logistics, robotics, Amazon Shipping. You have Amazon Drive. I don't know what this is in technology, but you got AWS also. You got Audibles, books, Prime Video, Amazon Music, Twitch, also IMDb. You can see Amazon Echo. There's just many things that Amazon owns. Whole Foods also. You can see it right here in the bottom. Amazon Go, Amazon Fresh. That's also going to be a big one in the future. Then you have Amazon Fire TV. They're just, AWS. Look at it right here. They're just very diversified as a company. I think, that's why I'm like very bullish Amazon. And I want to buy more. I want to buy more. Have to run. Bye, Jay, and everyone. Have a good week with investing. All right. Goodbye, JL. And nice to see you there in the chat too. Really appreciate your joining. So yeah. Let me see what else. In my portfolio, this is what I have right now. Meta, man, at $632, I would love to buy some more. My cost per share is at 644, so buying a little bit cheaper would be great. Meta, I'm flat on my position. I'm going to be in the negative tomorrow. SCHD, I'm at 386 shares, so tomorrow I'm going to be at 387 after I make my purchase tomorrow. I'm up $1,700 in that one. Johnson & Johnson, I'm up 54% in my position. 54%. Google, I am up 80% in my position. Gonna be down a little bit more tomorrow. Realty Income, soon I'm gonna start buying more, but I'm gonna buy more Main Street Capital. This is the one that I like to look at. This is the position that I want to build. 18.7 shares right now of Main Street Capital. And I need to grow this dividend income. I got only $700 invested in it, up 41% in my position. So my cost per share, I'm going to bring it up from $40. I'm going to bring it up. I never seen a graph like that for Amazon. I have FOMO now. Yeah, I mean, these are things. Yeah, I've been looking at them. I've been looking at that. I've been looking at their numbers, and I know a lot of investors are scared with the capex investing that they have. But long term, I think it's just gonna help them. I think it's just gonna make them bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm not done building my Amazon position. I'm just waiting for it to go down once again as close to $200 as possible, because I think that's a good deal. But I got 10.4 shares right now. And yep, that's here. I'm up only 6% in my position. I spoke about Realty Income. Then I got Procter & Gamble, 13 shares. I'm up 4% only in that position. It has had a pullback as of recently in the defensive sector. If he goes back down on the 147, I'll probably add a little bit more. S&P 500, this is the one that I was entertaining, maybe moving on. 8.4 shares right now. I'm up 28%, so I got almost $2,000 in market value, up $400 in that position. I haven't added in a while on the S&P. What's going on, Brainchild? All good here. All good. Thank you for joining. Let me see. Vici Property, 63.4 shares. I'm flat on my position. It has had a pullback as of recently, under $30 once again. We talking food yet? Not yet, but if you have something in mind, let me know. I could Google it right now. I wouldn't mind talking about food because I'm coming down to the end of the stream. We already spoke about many topics, spoke about many stocks, looked at the after hours. Not sure if you looked at it yet, but fuel is going to be pretty expensive, especially with oil being very expensive. Visa, I'm up 8.7%. So now there's going to be a nice pullback into the 310. So might take advantage of that. Let me see. Netflix, NFLX, 12 shares I got. I'm up 19% already in my position. Honestly, I need more capital, man. I need to grow this portfolio even more, to be honest. Because like this was a pretty good move on my end, and maybe I got lucky, but I was really waiting for Netflix to go down into the 80s. Then once it got down to the 80s, I started buying share by share, and now I'm up 19%. Now, this is only with $1,000. Imagine if I had like $20,000 and I was up 19%. That'll be a couple $1,000s that I'll be up right now, So I definitely need to continue growing my portfolio, continue hold long term, take gains along the way. That is something that I'm trying to still evolve in, That is something that I'm still trying to evolve in. Jay, can you put an assumption on the forward PE on NVIDIA of 28? Oh, like you mean like make it as a higher price? Like, let me see. So it's 250s at 30 forward PE. 250, let me see, 240. Yeah, $240 is at 28 forward PE. 28.9 forward PE at $240. So if you raise this to $240, that would be a nice upside from 177. That's about how much? $70 a share. If I sell my position, hold on, let me go back. If I sell this position, 1993 divided by 177 or 170 something, how many shares can I get? Your FXAIX position is worth 11.45 shares of NVIDIA at 174 a share. So now let's do a quick calculation. Let me do an equal, right? 11.45 shares times I put $240, right? That will be that will be at a 28 forward PE. That will be $2,700. So in comparison to this, to 1,993, so wow, that would be a $700 gain right there. If it goes up to $2,400 to $240 at a forward PE of 28. So yeah, I don't know. Sounds pretty good. $700 gain in there. So yeah, that looks pretty good. SMPR, I sprinkle some GPIX and GPIQ. I like those two. JEPQ and JEPI into my mix. Nice, nice. Wow, that's a lot of cover call ETFs, SMPR. I like those GPIX and GPIQ. I like those two. But I know, because these are from JP Morgan, that's, you know, feels pretty safe. Yeah. All great picks. Yeah. Nice picks. 37% gain. That'll be nice. I don't know, Drew. I'm getting tempted. I'm getting tempted. I put it as a thought yesterday, but that sounds pretty good. I don't know if the S&P is gonna go up that much. I know it is much safer. It is a much safer investment, but you know, having some nice gains there. Right now I have 28% gains in this one. If I move it over to the to Nvidia, and I get some like about 30 something percent gains. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, you can see it makes sense. Yeah, when you start looking at the numbers and the growth, and this is it. Hold on. Let me show you real quick because I did Nvidia. So this is the forecast that I'm going by pretty much from stock analysis, which is so as you can see right here, 67% revenue growth. That's what they're forecasting, and 69% earnings per share growth. So that will bring the share price, they're saying, past 12 months and the 12 months forecast between 263. So even if it is at $263, that will be great. That will be great gains right there. That's the average. The high, $360. I don't know. That looks yeah. Even if it gets the average, $263. Let me see if I still have the formula. Let me see at 263. How much gains would that be, Tim, in percentage? That's $3,011. That's $1,000 more. That's with the average that the analysts have in the forecast. That I can make. I can make over $1,000 in hopefully, if everything goes well, and I do make that move from FXAIX into Nvidia. And I know you guys are gonna say it's crazy, maybe if you just join in, but I do have a lot of exposure in my S&P 500, in the S&P 500, in my retirement account. That's the only reason why I'm considering the move. Because I do have a lot of exposure in the S&P. Oh wow, 50% gains, Tim. That would be great. That would be great, Thrill. Man, I don't know. Let me see who's there. Oh, what's going on, Danny? Dímelo, ¿qué pasó? Danny's there in the chat once again, who was up at 7 this morning after 3 hours of sleep to move a few thousand databases. Needs sleep soon. Oh, I understand, Anders. I understand. Definitely have a good night, man. I understand. It is 9:21, so I'm pretty much have maybe like another 10-15 minutes. And I think, what was it? Brainchild, want to talk about food. Let me know. I want to take a look at a food from one country. Can we take a look at a certain country, and what kind of food they have? I would like to, in the near future, I want to go to like a restaurant from, and try something different. I want to try something different. So that would be pretty cool. So Brainchild, giving you that assignment. Let me know one country or one type of food that would be cool to try. I would love to try it. But yeah, and there's, don't worry. Have a good night, man. I understand 100%. Especially with the changing hours. Didn't the hours change or something like that? But yeah. Let me see. Bought more stuff on Friday and hoping to buy more tomorrow. Yeah, Danny. You just hopping in, but we were taking a look at the aftermarket, at the overnight hours and futures. The S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Dow were all down big time. So there's gonna be some opportunities tomorrow. Any stocks that you want to take a look at? Like we were talking about Nvidia, and Nvidia is already down. Let me see. Yeah, it's down to, it's down 2.3%. It's down a little bit more, $173. So, and what I was mentioning, Danny, is that, I was thinking yesterday and I posted it on X. Let me show you the screenshot real quick on X. And you guys are gonna remember this movie. That was a pretty good movie. It has some good uh but I posted this. Do I sell my FXAIX S&P 500 index funds and buy Nvidia at a 21 forward PE? But now with the way Nvidia keeps going down, it's at a 20 forward PE. So it's looking pretty attractive right now. And if you see, wow, the Nasdaq keeps going down. Jeez. Look at this. Down 2.4%. So it's going down even more. So there might be even more opportunities right now. Oh, man. Might be even more opportunities out there in the market. 50.2% gains. Yeah. Wouldn't mind that in 1 year. Good night, Anders. Yep. Poutine. What is that? Is that a food, Tim? Let me know. Do you believe in Nvidia? Can it get to a 28 to 30 PE? If you do, go for it. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so, bro. I think so. I I don't know. I'll be nervous about holding Nvidia though, like for a couple of years. But as a swing trade, I believe in it though. I believe in it. Let me see. Good night, all. All right. Good night, SMPR. Danny, Team Poutine is the best. Quebec, it is. LOL. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna take a look at that. I'm gonna take a look at that. I was taking a look at the Highlander movie earlier. We were talking about that earlier. What is this? Let's see right here. Oops. Sorry, I changed the camera. Oh wow, so this is what, French fries? Let me see. What is this? Authentic Canadian food? What is this? What does it have? What does the French fries have? Fries batter enriched brown gravy. And what else? And dotted with squeaky pieces. It doesn't say anything else though. What is this? Like, what does it have? I want to know, what does it have? Cheese curds and gravy. Okay, so it's cheese and gravy. That looks good. I love cheese and gravy on the French fries though. I love that. I love that. You see, yeah, cheese and gravy on French fries. I love French fries. My daughter loves French fries too. Oh wow, nice. Danny, I'm in Ontario. Uh, buffalo chicken poutine is my favorite. Nice. Let me see. Gonna be a crazy week, everyone. Can't wait to hear that everyone buys. I'm planning to buy ZS and more Amazon. Ooh, Amazon, yes. Let's take a look at ZS. What is that? Zscaler is down 2.5%. Let me see. In the overnight hours. So it's down 40.1% in the last 6 months. Zscaler is garnering attention following a strong earnings report with raised revenue guidance for fiscal 2026. Analysts are optimistic with several buy ratings and a focus on AI security expansion. Look interesting. You might need to take a look at that. Nvidia is a great buy, brother. Yeah, yeah, it looks good. I used to live in Burlington, Ontario. Let me see. We like to buy Burek from the Mediterranean grocery near us. It's a spiral bread with a filling, with the filling of meat or potato cheese. Something I didn't know I needed until I tried. Yeah, but this one looks good though. It looks pretty good. I love French fries and with gravy. Let me see what that is. Oh, it's like bread filled with meat. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. That's why Anders went to sleep because he knew we were gonna take a look at food. Oh man, but this looks good. Look at this. That looks good. I would love to try this. Urek. That looks good. I'm 35 minutes out from there, Brantford. Nice, man. I am in Florida now, so Danny's nice and warm down there. Swing trade makes sense since you can sell as soon as you're happy with the results. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about it. Let me see. It's fries with cheese curds and gravy. That's the base. You can add to it like a Caesar. Oh, okay, that's good. But yeah, that looks good. That look good. Poutine. You have to try poutine, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna need to see where I can find it near me. They had poutine week in my city last summer. For a full week, different restaurants made various versions of this, and people can try it around the city. Oh, that's so cool. I was a snowbird for 10 years before the current administration, Panama City Beach. Nice. Man, there are going to be so many deals this week. Yeah, yeah, in the stock market. Yeah, yeah. We were taking a look at a couple. Even Amazon is still looking. It's down 2.7% in the overnight hours, so $2,007. Hopefully, it goes down under $200 again, so I could buy more. Then you also have Google. It's at 288. It's down 3.2%. So it's looking very, very attractive right now. I wanted to go down some more, though. I wanted to go down some more. At 288, now that it went down even more, let me see. It's at a 24.4 forward PE and at a 26.6 PE ratio right now. So I want this forward PE to be as close to 20 as possible, just because that's what I was paying last year in April. I might not get that same deal though, but I would love for it, to go down some more though. Uh, Maybe like 275, somewhere around there. I don't know, man. I'm hoping it goes down some more. Nvidia still looks good at these prices, to be honest with you. But Amazon is at a 26 forward PE. At 207, it's at a 25.3 forward PE. So that looks pretty good. I've been buying Amazon anyways because I believe in it long term. Let me see. Yeah. So what else? This is what I'm gonna eat in the upcoming weeks. I'm gonna eat this mofongo. I'm gonna see if I can find one that looks like the one that I'm gonna have. But this is what I'm gonna have in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go up to Perth Amboy, and I'm gonna eat some of this. I'm gonna eat some of this. Let me see what other one. Is there another one? This one. Oh, looks good. This one, I don't know. It looks blurry. But this is what I'm going to have in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go up to Perth Amboy to go have this real quick. I love getting it there. I don't see a plate similar to the one that they have over there, but yeah. Have some of this pretty soon. Jay, I bought some Nvidia and will do cover calls since I want to sell them all. I have been buying SMH to get exposure to Nvidia and all the other semiconductor stocks. Jay, we're in Perth Amboy. I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. This is, and it's a small spot. It's not anything like crazy. It's just a small spot that I go to over there. Let me just, it's like a more of a you go, you pick it up real quick. Uh, let me just show you the spot real quick. Just show you real quick the spot. But it's this one right here. Hold on. It's this one right here, Bonao Restaurant. It's like a small spot. It's more of like you go pick up some stuff and take it out. But a lot of times you just go and sit down in one of the small tables that they have there. They have only a few tables in there. So it's like, let me see. This is a picture of the inside. So you see it's like more of a, you go and pick up some stuff real quick in there to eat. But I love the food there. It's pretty good. Pretty good right here. So this is where I'm gonna go in a few weeks. I'm gonna go there. Let me see if they have some plates of food that I can show you real quick. But there's also a couple other restaurants some of the guys were telling me about. I like this place, but I might go try something else. But they give you like a lot of food, man. They give you a lot of food. Every time I go, I buy a lot of stuff and and it's not that expensive. I haven't been there in a couple months, but this is the place where my mom, she loves to go here, And it's not like I said, it's not like one of these fancy places or nothing like that, but they have like mofongo, they have mango, they have many different plates. Oh, look, there's a picture of the inside right here. Let me show you guys real quick. So you see, it's a very small spot. It's not even like that big. It's mostly like pickup. People just go in there and pick up food. So you just go sit down in one of these, and then you just start ordering. But yeah, hey Jay, why is mofongo always black? So it's not black. It's plantain. It's pretty much plantain. Yeah, like tostones. So it's like a gold or like a yellowish, color. If it's black, it's just it's burnt. you know. But yeah, I'm in Newark. Oh, okay, true. I didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe you did mention it before, but yeah, I like to go here. To eat some Dominican food and Dominican Puerto Rican. Awesome, you're still live. You just had a class. Yeah, I'm still here. Did I tell you guys where I'm from? I know. I don't know if the guys know. But yeah, ham with a tiny dab of real maple. The key is the real maple syrup. Dominican. Yeah, it's a Dominican spot. The owner is Dominican, but that's where I go buy some of that. Yeah, you're making me hungry, man. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit hungry too, even though I made some arroz junto con pollo, rice mixed with chicken I made earlier. But yeah, let me see if I could put food right here and some of the food will come out. Yeah, so they have mango, they have this white rice. So they just serve you normal, like if you're at home pretty much. Let me tostones. They don't have the greatest pictures here on the foods that they serve, but they just serve you, a nice plate of food and you're good. This I had before. This is mango. This is what Dominicans eat a lot, which is fried salami, fried eggs, fried cheese, and then you have like the plantains. They mash them and they make them. It's like I want to say like mashed potatoes consistency, something like that. But it's pretty much plantain, and then they put onions on top. That's good. I had this before. That's good. But yeah, this looks good. Getting hungry. I'm gonna go there in a couple weeks from now. I'm gonna go. I haven't been there in a little while. LOL. Yeah. This is some of the stuff that I like. Yep. What else was it? What else? I just thought of something that I wanted to share also. I totally forgot. Totally forgot. But yeah, there's gonna be some opportunity going back to the stock market, because I'm kind of like getting a little bit hungry. I ate an hour before before I got on the stream because that's when I got back from the gym. So I ate some, but now that I've been in here for a while and I've been looking at the food, I'm kind of getting hungry, which is not good because it's late. It's already 9 something. Already 9:38. So with it being 9:38, I'm getting kind of hungry. Not a good sign. I gotta go to the gym in the morning too. But yeah, Jay, have you had Peruvian food? No, I haven't had Peruvian food. What would be good? I can't eat no shellfish though. I can't eat no shellfish. No, I haven't tried Korean barbecue. Not yet. I haven't had that. Where I went to, which it was in Edison, it was this one place, but I don't know. It's this one was a cool experience. I don't like sushi. One second. It was one of these. I think was it this or this one? Oh my gosh. Um this place, but this is a revolving sushi place. So this is like they have a belt on top of the tables. You see them right here. And the sushi just goes around, in a plate. And then whatever you order from a screen, because they have a screen in each table, it will just come up in a little in one of those plates or a little train. It will stop by your table and then you just grab your stuff. It was pretty cool. They have like these plates like this with a lot of sushi. I don't eat sushi, but my wife and my daughter, like, they love sushi, and my other daughter too. So, but this one was pretty cool. It's a little bit pricey, but it was pretty cool and it was good. I had a whole bunch of stuff. But you can see this one called Revolving Sushi Place. This one I think is in Edison, I think it is. But it was pretty cool. You see, like, if you're a big sushi lover, you will love this. And you could just order. You have like an hour. I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half, somewhere around there, to order, to order and eat. But you also need to do you also need to order. You also have a limit of ordering, like every couple of minutes, like every 5 or 10 minutes, you could order like whatever many plates, But this one was pretty cool. This one was pretty cool. I had this too. I had both of these. Yeah, so if you see, I think this one I've seen, or I've heard that is popular in Japan. I think it is mermaid roll. But yeah, but this was pretty cool. They also had these noodles. My son loved the noodles, and they have those little plates. So that one was pretty cool. Chaufa is great. Oh, let me take a look. What is that? Let me see what this is. Oh, this is like some rice. And what does it have? That's like chicken. Oh, it's like a chicken fried rice recipe. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I will have to find a Peruvian place over here in New Jersey. Shellfish is out of the question for me, but I can eat shrimp and scallops all day long. No crab or lobster, which because it's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks Japanese. Yeah, that was Japanese. But let me know what can I try, Casey, from Korea. I would like to. Maybe I could take a look at Korean. Let me see. Let me take a look at Korean barbecue places. Whoops. Quick. I'm guessing you mean like a K-pot Korean barbecue, something like that? Let me see. Like something like this? I'm guessing. Look at this. I'm guessing you cook it in there. I see some of you comment. Most Korean barbecue, if pork is pork or beef. Samgyup so is pork belly fatty. I eat pork, so I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But this is one place that is kind of like that I can go to. Not far from here. Guessing you cook the food there? That what this is? Oh, and they have a bar and stuff. Yes, but you cut it into pieces. Okay. Let me take a look at what you mentioned there. Let me take a look at that. Let's see. Sam. Is it this that you're talking about? It's like, looks good. I love meat. I love meat. Oh gosh. I'm getting hungry, man. Hmm. I will need to try it. I gotta see if there's one around here or something. Look up Texas de Brasil restaurant. They just opened one. But us endless meat. Let me see. Ooh, what is this? This is like a fogo de chao, something like that. Looks like it. Oof. That's a lot of meat. That is a lot of meat. That is a lot of meat. Wow. That looks good. Look at this. Looks like a fogo de chao. I think it is. Texas de Brasil. But it looks good though. Looks good. Wow. Trigger fish was the best fish I ever tasted. Rare to find in a restaurant. You have to catch one big enough and cook yourself. Oof. Okay. Trigger fish. That's big lips. Look at this. Oh man. Hoping so for SoFi to go into 17. Yeah, that was a topic earlier. We were talking about SoFi. $17 again. That sounds good. I might sell the TV, beds, the cars to buy stocks tomorrow. Nice strategy there, Danny. Wow. Definitely bullish. PAGS book value went up a little to $99.55. That beat earnings last week. Nice, Michael. Not sure how they do it in the US, but usually you cook it yourself. Sometimes they cook it for you. Yeah, it looks like you cook it yourself here. Yes, the futures look ugly. Yeah, we were taking a look at that earlier, Michael. But yeah, futures do look ugly, and oil is going up. So if you drive a truck like me, yeah, you're in big trouble, man. You know, I'm in big trouble. I might need to start looking at electric cars. Texas de Brazil has a card they put on your table. Card is green on one side and red on the other. If the card is flipped to the green side, the waiters keep coming around with a different meat. I like that. I would need to go very hungry there. If it's on the red side, they stop coming by and let you eat. Nice. Lots of buying opportunity for sure. Oh wow, still here. I'm on East Coast time today. Oh, nice, M. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Right now it's 9:49. 9:49, M. That is an awesome way to do things. My servers always seem to catch me with a full mouth. Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Over here they have a Fogo de Chao, which is pretty similar. And I haven't been. I haven't been. It's also Brazilian. I haven't been there, but it's pretty much the same. If you see right here, it's called Fogo de Chao. Pretty pricey too, but it's based on what everybody tells me, it's a good experience. They also have a salad bar, but you can see that they also come to your table and you see, and they cut some meat for you. So yeah. Yeah, if you see it right here, looks good. I want to go there. I want to go there one day. But I haven't, haven't had the time and maybe the money. The money I can find it, but but yeah, it looks good. Look at this. Yeah, it's called Fogo de Chao. Pretty similar to that one that you just mentioned. Pretty similar. They have one in Philly and one in New York. Jay, what are you buying tomorrow or this week? Good question, Danny. Maybe some Nvidia. Maybe some Nvidia after I was doing that homework with Thrill and Tim. Calling my attention a lot. Nvidia's calling my attention a lot. Especially as a swing trade. Hold on. Let me just. What am I gonna be buying tomorrow? So tomorrow I'm just gonna be buying my one share of SCHD, and I'm buying also, and I'm buying this tomorrow. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna show it to you. So you see it. I'm buying in my Roth some more SCHG under $30. I need to buy more. I still have some cash in my Roth IRA, so I'm gonna be buying more of that. That's what I'm gonna be buying tomorrow. I'm gonna be buying more of that than I'm gonna be buying SCHD. But yeah, that this is what I'm gonna be buying tomorrow. Stocks, man, I wish I had more cash. I just wish I had more cash, Danny. I might need to do like you, maybe sell my truck, just buy me a bicycle, go to work. If I was close by, though. No, I work 30 minutes away. So this, if I had some more cash, I do have $50 in my growth portfolio. Amazon, oh wow, it's down even more to 206. So Amazon is looking like a good opportunity. But Google, I would love to build my Google position even more. So this one, I'm gonna be looking at it. I'm gonna be keeping track of it this week and see if I can put my $50 that I have in there into Google, pretty much. So yeah, let me see. That's like do not disturb sign at a restaurant. Love that idea. Yep. So yeah, Danny, those are the ones. Per AI, Fogo de Chao prices typically range from 49 to 65 per person for the full churrasco experience, which includes unlimited fire roasted meats on the market table. Wow. I will need to go without the kids. I think that would be the best. So true, Tim. I will drip ABBV on Wednesday and main on and O on Friday. Nice, nice drip right there. Are you Indian? No, no, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. That's why my accent, might be. Texas de Brazil costs about $65 per person and the drink and then drinks. Oh wow. So 65 plus the drinks? Wow. I didn't offer any opinions to be clear, just math. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. No, none of this is financial advice, guys. You're on the clear too, Tim. I provided math even when it's not requested. Thank you, Tim. That's why I really appreciate it, man, that you're always here in the chat. Always helping. Good buys. I will buy some SHG for my kids' accounts. They gave me some money today, and I do a match like a 401k. Oh, that's good, Danny. Nice, nice. That's very nice. That's really good, man. That's really good. Really, really good. Yeah, and right now under $30, see it as a good opportunity, man. In the last month it's down 1.8%. So in the year to date it's down 6%. This is why I've been buying the past couple of weeks, Danny. Every deposit that I've been doing into the Roth IRA, I've been pretty much putting all of it into SCHG. That's what I've been doing. Past couple of weeks, it was in the 31. Then in the 30s, I bought a couple more shares. And then now, tomorrow, I'm going to buy a few more shares tomorrow. Love that about you, Tim. Yeah. Tim is always a team player, man. Always a team player. Love that. But yeah, all right. I think this is gonna be it for me. I'm getting alerts from work. I want to be looking at work just yet. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for me, guys. Those are gonna be the stocks that I'm gonna be buying this week, or ETFs. Stocks, I'm keeping an eye on Amazon and on Google to add more. If I had more cash, Danny, actually, one more thing. I will buy Meta tomorrow because Meta is also, I think, at a good, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, it's at 627. It's down even more. Wow. Yeah, 627. It's down even more. If I had cash in my dividend portfolio, I would buy more Meta tomorrow. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can get some money from somewhere and deposit a little bit. I think I'm going to buy Meta tomorrow if it's in the 620s. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. None of this is financial advice, guys. Thank you. I'm good with numbers and calculation. Yes, Tim. Take care, guys. Take care, X. See y'all on Wednesday night. Yes, I'm going to be on live stream Wednesday night. So don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, guys. Very, very important. My subscribers number is not growing. So hopefully it is. It'll start growing soon. But definitely. Dragon, what's going on? Good night, bros. Yeah, good night. SCHG is a great ETF. Yes, Danny. I love SCHG, especially with SCHD. Good night, Boogie. Have an amazing week in the market, everyone. Look forward to hearing from you guys in the next stream night. So that's good. And then good night, Jay. See you in the next live. Yep. So it should be on Wednesday night. Don't forget, guys. It should be around 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Meta, me too. Yeah, no. I just saw it once again. I think I gotta make a special deposit. I think I'm gonna have to pull a little bit from my savings account or something. I think I'm gonna be doing that. So Wednesday night, I'll be showing you all that. Talk to you all on Wednesday. Hope everyone has great buys. Yeah. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hype my videos. That will really help a lot, especially as a small channel. And what else? Happy investing this week. Just don't go crazy. There's going to be some good deals out there, but you just got to be patient, in the stock market. I will arrive late for Wednesday night show. No worries. Better. It's good. It's good. You're always supporting Casey. So that's good. All right, everyone. I think this is pretty much it for me. Got 23 likes. Nice. And I hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you in the next one.